Okay, you've located your target star and the two comparison stars using the finder chart, and you're ready to start measuring to see if you have evidence of a planet crossing your target star. First, close the finder chart and open up the magnifier window to inspect whether your circles are really exactly where you want them. In fact, at this point you may even want to click on the Zoom In button to zoom in on your entire image. Pro tip: you can click and drag using a mouse so that the target star and colored measuring circles are in the center of the field of view. You can see here my measuring circles that I put roughly in place using the finder are not really centered over the target. It's important to get this right on the first image, which will make things much easier for the rest of your data set. You can click on each circle individually and use the arrow keys on your keyboard, which I am doing now. In addition to the target and comparison measurement circles, there are two circles for measuring and subtracting out the pixel brightness of the background night sky. For best results, position these two bluish circles near the target star, using the magnifier to confirm that you're placing them on a region where there are no background stars. If you are working on a touchscreen or do not have arrow keys on your keyboard, you can also use the right side panel of arrow keys to move your measurement circles. You can click on the checkbox for any individual circle, or click on Select All Regions to use the arrow keys to move the entire pattern of 5 circles at once. This will be a huge convenience as you move from image to image to perform your brightness measurements. One more important step. Remember those dark images at the top of the My Requests list? In order to calibrate your data, you need to open one of those dark images before you click on Calculate and Record for your first image. So, under My Requests, open a dark image. It doesn't really matter which one. By opening it, you instruct the software, use this dark image for calibration. So now, go back to the My Requests list and reopen that first image of your target. By clicking on Calibrate, the software will subtract the pixel values of the dark image detector noise from the signal that comes from this image of your target star's field of view. The brightness of your target star is divided by the average of your two comparison stars, and that's what gets recorded when you click on the Calculate and Record button. In this case, it's 0.95761. Click on the View Data tab to see a table view of your brightness measurements for each image by time of night. I've done 3 images in my data set here. The Graph Brightness tab is where you can see the emerging light curve of your star plotted by time of night. Each image's relative brightness measurement is a single dot. Now you're ready to make your brightness measurements image by image by opening up the next image in your My Request list. As you open each new image, it will be zoomed out. You'll want to zoom in to see the placement of your measurement circles better, and you can click and open the magnifier window if that's helpful too. Use the arrow buttons to move your measurement circles so they are centered over the stars, and click on the Calibrate button to subtract the dark image values before you click on Calculate and Record. You'll develop your own workflow pretty quickly. When you're ready, click on Calculate and Record, and go on to the next image. Before you know it, you'll have a complete light curve that just might contain the evidence that you've detected an exoplanet.